welcome to the stream. It's me, Word Girl. I'm here, and we are live once again. I need to turn on the clicky sounds, and I'm just gonna be doing some working in the background. If you guys would like to join me, feel free. If you want to chat, feel free. I'm here just to chat. Ooh, who was that? Azariah with a 3 stream streak. Welcome. I think you're in an ad though. We'll wait for the ads to be over. Alrighty, you guys should be back from the ads now. If you're back, welcome back. Alrighty, Azariah with the 30 stream streak. Thank you so much for your continued support. Much love to you. How are you, by the way? If as you can notice, it's a little bit less bright over here. There are still a few flames in that candle, but it has burned down, sadly, and I need to get another candle. It's not as bright anymore over here. At least it lasted for the Christmas, but we are still in the holiday vibes. We are, because it's holiday cozy vibes still. So we're just chilling out for the rest of the month. If you want to chat, feel free. If not, no worries, feel free to lurk. Just have the fireplace going. I'm just going to be doing a little typing with the clicky keyboard, which will be something that you might like. And yeah, it's just gonna be a chill stream. I don't know how long I'll be streaming today. I was supposed to start like an hour ago, but I'm here now and it's fine. 454 is the amount in my document. These have been uploaded now. Okay. thought that that was 2 words. That's the reason why I was very confused. Can be a single word. Interesting. Dream Gardover's here. Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Dream, how are you? Dream is trying to claim a gift. If you would like a gift, you can follow what handsome co-host says in the chat, and we'll see what happens. If you don't want your gift in Discord, like I said, you can also let me know, and you can get a gift right here in Twitch. It will be probably a redeem or something like that. Well, here goes then. Hey, Dream says, by the way, I am currently on my laptop, which means cute Christmas keyboard. Yes, I saw the picture. It's so cute. And it's like the color Christmas lights like how mine is. So that's so cool. It looks like it sounds cute when you press the keys. Does it sound cute when you press the keys? Because it really looks like it sounds cute. It has what they call a creamy sound. Yes, I know what you're talking about, and I just wish I could, like, play it. Now, I do have different... I can change my own key sound. So maybe if I change my key sound to something that I say does it sound similar to. We'll see. Does it sound kind of like this? That was very quiet, by the way. Yes, I'm typing gibberish. A bit less clicky than that, but kind of. Yes, I think I kind of know what you're saying, but it probably is something that can't really be mimicked with electronic. At least the technology that I have. Did it just randomly say Iowa? That's hilarious. Let's see. I do like clicky keyboards. I do too. If you could not tell. It doesn't sound like this, but I feel like the little, like the release of it probably sounds kind of like that. But this one is way clicky clacky too. It's probably more muted. Let's see. Oh, that's too clacky. Kind of like that, but that's still clicky. This is my normal one. What about this? This one is like poppy-like. That's the one I used to have mostly. Now I'm usually with this one. I actually used to have like a one, and people were like, that's too harsh. Please get something a little bit softer. But yeah, I like all kinds of different keyboard sounds, and I wanted to make a like a keyboard ASMR of all the different sounds for different moods. Also with my keyboard doing different like lights and different animations and stuff. But I never got around to doing all that. But yeah, I think that I did show you guys before. My keyboard does have... Yes, I did actually send the gibberish. It was an accident, but I said, oh, never mind, it's fine. Let's see. Ripple effects. I really like the ripple effects, but the problem is it's just like totally dark when I'm not typing. So I have to actually go type and endlessly type in order for it to show up. But when I do, it looks cool. And it's not even, it's not even smooth, that is not smooth. I don't know if it's something glitchy with the keyboard or if the, oh, the speed is not, okay, let's see. There it is. I turned the speed up now. And it can be cool and mesmerizing, but when I'm streaming and just like thinking like for a second or reading, then it's just very boring and nobody can see anything. That's why I wish that there was like a way to make it where the keyboard was lit, but I still could do ripple. Like already lit, solid, a different color, and then the ripple is another color. Like say for instance, you see how the keyboard is green and red? Like imagine that the ripple is always red and then the keyboard is just static lit green. Like that's the kind of thing I would like, but I don't know if it would be too challenging for them to make that or if they didn't think people would like that. But I really love that ripple effect. It's just that when I'm not typing, it's boring. So that's usually why I don't use that. I just like to use fully lit so people can just always see it. But yeah, I would love if there was something else. Some in between I could do. Maybe it already exists somewhere. Maybe, hopefully. I would think that something like that isn't too challenging to create. But who knows? I think, let me see. Can I make my own presets on here? I feel like there are presets, but I don't know if I can create my own animation. Custom mode. Maybe I'll explore custom mode because I might be able to do it. We'll see. Anyways, you guys are about to be in an ad. Exclamation point ads to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. If you are not in ads, thank you so much for being a subscriber or subscribing to Twitch Turbo because it does help the platform and is very appreciated. But even if you're not subscribed or anything, if you just watch through the ads, you're also appreciated because that does help the platform as well. But if you have ad blockers, like I said, it's understandable. It just doesn't help the platform, sadly. Alrighty.
Carolers. Wow.
I got so scared of that. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize that was going to happen. Like, I've been for the past couple of streams saying, well, there was this Will-O-Wisp radio thing I made because the story is Dream was there for the stream. It was a stream where I did music stream, and between the songs I wanted to put. Well, you guys are in an ad. I'll wait. Some of you might not be able to see. We're here. It is new. It is newer. But it's been here for a while. I will address when the ads are over. Alright. Dream. Are you back from ads? Maybe you didn't have ads. But if you are here and able to hear, please let me know so I can continue what I was saying. You didn't have ads. Okay, great. I didn't think so. So basically, Will-O-Wisp Radio. You were here for the music stream. So the music stream, I was like, okay, we're gonna play some songs, some holiday songs. And in between the songs, you know, like on the radio, where it'll say WWJ or something, like between songs. And sometimes they will like even play, especially at Christmas time, some stations, some local stations that we would listen to would like even play Santa saying ho ho ho, or just like clips from movies or something like between songs. So I was like, I want to do that. But the problem is I was so swamped with everything and trying to finish things so much to the point where I had no time to do all that. But I did end up like the hour right before the stream chopping up a lot of these clips of people saying Christmassy stuff and saying Will-O-Wisp stuff. And then I said, well, what am I going to do with all this stuff? I feel like I wasted time because I just chopped up all these things and I can't really even put them in between the songs, right? I was going to have like a little record scratch and stuff and like cool sounds surrounding it, like it was an actual transition between songs. I couldn't do any of that, so I just said, you know what, I'm going to take all these voices, upload them to the randomizer thing, and just let people redeem it manually. So on that music stream, they were there, and one person I think did redeem it, and it was Lily saying Santa, and that was it. And I think that was like toward the end of the stream. Then the next time I was like, guys, I have this Will-O-Wisp radio thing, and it's like Christmas, and nobody did it. And then, I think yesterday, oh yes, one person did it, I think on Christmas Eve, and it was Stuart saying, get your coats on, you two. And then on Christmas Day, I feel like it was also Stuart saying, get your coats on, you two. And I was like, why does he keep saying that? There are more things than this. There are like at least probably over, I'm not going to necessarily say 50. I can actually check because I have the folder still. But there's several things in that folder. And it was just hilarious that it was only Stuart saying, get your coats on, you two. And then somebody else redeemed it again, and it was, I forgot what it was, but I said, it wasn't Stuart that time. Great. And this time it was the person who said carolers, who, when Constance and someone were at the door, they said carolers. Wow. And the voice of that person is my brother Josiah Soros, who also voices Ezekiel. So it will sound like Ezekiel, but that was not canonically supposed to be Ezekiel in the story, because it would be very weird for them to be caroling at Ezekiel's house for that mission. Dream says, I didn't see it, LOL, probably because I was on my tablet. Yeah, that's okay. I know. You have weird issues with your channel points and stuff. I remember I did a poll. You were also not able to see the poll. I was like, oh no. And the poll was basically saying, should Stuart's room change? Should Stuart's window change? And it said yes, no, or who's Stuart? And everybody basically voted who's Stuart, so the other person who did vote said no to the window changing. I don't know if that was you, because I think you said you went and got on your laptop to vote or something. I don't know. But, yeah, you did vote in the end. I thought so. So the window didn't end up changing. Yeah, you voted no. Yeah, so that was that. But yeah, this Will-O-Wisp radio is up there still. And yeah, it's just like a hidden redeem where nobody really pays attention to it. I just know how much I did to make it interesting. So that's why I'm just like, but yeah, it's fine. Like I said, the streams are for you guys to enjoy, whatever you guys want to do. But I do limit redeems when they are disruptive, what I talked about last night, because Evil Inkpen was here, aka NX, and NX was very glad that the phone is back. You can actually call Wordy again, but I had deleted that for a second. There's the snow. Yes. Thank you for the snow. Mind Repair is back. Welcome in. Good morning, says the Mind Repair. Good morning to you, or happy time zone. How are you? Yeah, so, it's interesting. And there's also other hidden commands that don't even use Wisp points that people don't know about either. And I sometimes let them know about it. Dream says, is that why gift for the chat is more expensive than the big red button? Yeah, I just made gift for the chat more expensive than the big red button. Because it used to not be, and I was like, okay, great. But I realized that the gifts on the gift for the chat are kind of hefty to the point where like last time somebody redeemed gift for a chat, I think it was like Una, and then I ended up having to sub bomb my own channel by gifting 5 subs to people, and the subs were quite expensive at that time, and I don't have that much money. So I said, okay, we need to make it where gift for the chat is a little bit more rare, at least for the time being. But I think what I'm really gonna do is just tweak what gifts are on there and then make it back cheaper again. But the gifts are not gonna be as high stakes as they are currently, because yeah, that was a little bit much. Mind Repair Time says, a little sleepy, but I had a good rest. How are you? I'm okay. Yeah, the stream last night was very late. I ended up getting a little bit of rest, I guess. I fell asleep for a quick second or something, but I tried to get back into it today and catch up on some stuff, and then I was supposed to stream like at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and I was ended up being an hour late. But I'm here now, and I still do have some stuff to catch up on, so we're gonna see what happens. And then it's the weekend now, so I'm gonna have to go to my cashier job soon. We'll figure out what happens there. Caster Troy, thanks so much for the lurk. God bless, much success, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. Mind Repair says, nice. Yeah, it's almost noon for you. It's only 8:40 a.m. here. Yeah, I know. It is quite late for me. For you, I know you are further west. And yeah, so the stream last night for you ended a little bit late, but it ended way later for me because I'm in Eastern time. But anyways, how did your game go? Did you actually end up playing, and was it actually fun? Because I know it took a long time to download. West coast of Canada, nice. No, it wouldn't load after all that? What? Dream says, yes, I am 12 hours ahead of you. Yes, indeed. Dream is 12 hours ahead of you. I know, because Dream is 9 hours ahead of me. Dream is in the UAE, which Dream responds to Mind, who asks, which country? UK. Minor Time says, haha, right, where'd it go? It was a little frustrating. That is, a little, it is quite frustrating. But yeah, that's what I said. I said after a game is downloading all that time, it would be horrible. And I said this last night. I said it would be horrible for that to not have worked. UAE is not South Africa. It is, the United Arab Emirates, which is, in... Yes. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Geography isn't my strong suit either. But yes, UAE. I only know because I know Dream for a long time. But yes, geography is interesting. It is fun. It is cool. But I am not the kind of person who can remember all these positions and maps and countries and flags and capitals and like that would be a cool thing to do. And I know people who can do all that, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. My brain does not retain all that like that. Like if I try to, maybe I might. But it's just like, I guess my brain thinks about way too much other stuff to be trying to keep track of that. Haha, yes, same here, obviously. Yeah, but see, it's like even in my own country and in my own state and in my own city, just like driving around, I don't even keep track of the streets properly as other people would. That's why I'm very thankful for stuff like Google Maps. Because I'm sure that if I had to, I would have to learn it if there was no Google Maps. But that's why they say technology makes us lazy. Because I'm like, I can just use Google Maps, and then if Google Maps runs out or I'm in a bad signal area, then I'm just gonna be like, bing, because I have no idea. I can like recognize landmarks and kind of tell, like, you can drive straight and then turn right, and then it's like, what? Can you please name the street? I'm like, I don't remember. Dream says, how can you keep track of where there are like 5 Detroits? Exactly. That's another thing. So many cities are like named the same thing. And then there's stuff like, there is a Rome. I believe there's a Rome in every country or every continent or something. I think there's a Maine. Like, I've known some of these weird, obscure geography facts. But yeah. It's like there's, I think, oh yes. This is like a Simpsons fact. They live in Springfield, but there is literally a Springfield city in every state, so we don't know which Springfield it is. Or something like that. It's almost every state has Springfield, I think. Anyways, Minor Repair Time says, I need a coffee and have to shovel snow. I'll return in a while. God bless, much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I do appreciate you stopping by. I hope the coffee is delicious. Please do stay safe, careful, and warm when shoveling snow. Make sure that you have gloves and you are properly bundled up. If you feel like you are getting tired or something, just go in and relax for a second. We do not want you to overexert yourself. And try to work smarter, not harder. Because it is very dangerous. Also here, the snow, it's more icy rain right now. Because like I was saying last night, it's kind of warmed up, but then it just started raining. So now it's very slippery. So if it is slippery there as well, please be careful. Don't slip on any ice. Dream says, I know there are several Londons. Yes, there are. I bet someone uses that to troll people. That would be hilarious if he did. I just think that most people would assume what London he's talking about, so they probably wouldn't even get trolled. But he doesn't tell where he's from anyway. He doesn't confirm this. People just assume he's British because his accent. He doesn't actually tell people where he's from. But they assume, and they probably assume right. But he could troll them. He could troll them a lot, as he does troll people. I just don't know how believable his trolls will be unless he, like, changes his accent or something. Anyways, you guys are about to be in an ad. Dream might not be, though. But exclamation point ads if you are in an ad. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. If you're back from the ads, welcome back. Dream says, so what are you up to? I was working on some catching up of work, freelance work, and also some supporter perks that I was supposed to have done already. Sadly, this month just flew by and I was not able to do all of the stuff I wanted, even though I did some stuff. I really want to make sure that I go into the new year without owing any more perks, which is what I said in my last Rider's Life update. And I thought I was going to do another Rider's Life update but before now, but it's going to have to be a post-Christmas one because I'm still working on the same one. It is a very hefty update though, so do stay tuned for it, but I wanted it to have been out sooner. Katrina is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm okay as well. Thank you so much. Full Truth says good evening. Happy time zone to you, Full Truth. How are you? Dream says I'm all right. Did you even go to sleep? I don't know. Thank you for the celebrations. And thank you for the snackaroo. We still do have a lot of Christmas stuff. And the candy canes for the snackaroo. Let's see. Alright, here's a better thing. It's gonna be better than the candy canes, in my opinion. But, I don't know. It's up to you. We have two things that you can choose from. We have a peppermint disc. And we also have a cinnamon disc. Which one would you like me to have for the snackaroo? Let me know. Another expired candy. I don't know. These might be expired. They're pretty old. But they don't really expire very soon. I had a lot of these because I was using them to take pictures. Which one is expired? I have no idea, honestly. Both of them might be expired. These are those old candies that, like, they can exist forever and you never know when they were actually bought. When they appeared suddenly in the drawer. Are these from 1876? Like, I don't know. So it's up to you. Whichever one you think is expired. I choose? Okay. Here's... Okay, well, I dropped that one. That means I'm gonna have the 1876. I'm gonna have the cinnamon disc. Thank you so much for the snackaroo. Full true. So, I was thinking, because there is a recipe in my world about, like, as it is called, spicy water, as a drink cartographer calls it. It is a recipe for little spicy shots of unimportance, and they are mocktail shots. I really need to just get, like, some cinnamon syrup, because they have that. I've thought of before just taking a cinnamon disc and dropping it into the drink, but it would have to sit and dissolve for a long time for that to happen. And these aren't like hot drinks. These are cool drinks, usually chilled drinks. So it wouldn't really work for a shot. If it was just like a regular drink and then the cinnamon disc was just in there as you're drinking it, that would be better than if it was a shot, because you do not want that to be in a shot, because you cannot drink that quickly. I'm still under the weather. I think I caught something for the hospital children. Oh, sorry that you are feeling under the weather. I do. Sorry. I do feel like a lot of people are feeling a little under the weather around because of the season. Going to the hospital as well could have something to do with it as well. Also the cold. And also this is considered cold and flu season anyway, unfortunately. But I am sorry that you're feeling sick, and I hope you feel better soon. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. And please do take care of yourself. Get some rest. I don't know if you want to eat soup, drink tea, something like that. Try to relax as much as possible, because when you are sick, your body is tired and it needs to rest to recover. Me, as a hypocrite, hardly ever listens to my own advice, but when I am sick, I try to keep going, and then that usually just makes it to the point where I just shut down because I can't keep going, and then that makes it worse than if I just had stopped and rested when I could. Because your body will say, if you're not stopping, I'm going to stop you. Galaxy is here with the lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk. I always appreciate you lurking. God bless. Much success and prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, so do be careful. And please do be, restful. Full Truth says, I will take any excuse to be in, and stay in, and be with my cats. You can believe that. Yes, the boy band needs some cuddle time. Full Truth says, yeah, this one's fit for the boys. I found my first meow cat in the city, so I'm gonna go there again. Alright, you guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ads to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back.
Kaboom!
Thank you so much for the kaboom, and the ads are over. If you're back from the ads, welcome back. Kofi Streambot is in the chat also to let you know that if you do donate while I'm live, fun things can happen. I was surprised because I looked up and saw a little kaboom, and I was like, wait, huh? And then I was about to say, the sound isn't working, and the sound worked. Mind Repair Time says, I've been back listening, but I have some things to take care of here. Understandable. Much success with all of the stuff you need to take care of. Dream Cartographer says, I don't think I've heard that particular kaboom before. Ooh, you haven't? I like that. I like that kaboom. That was pretty like kaboom. It was a little calm. It was more chill. It was less maniacal than the others. Mind Repair Time says, so I'm working like you, but also being part of the group conversation. Yes, that's what it's all about. Much success with the working. And I laughed because you were telling me to keep warm, and I was already getting my shoes on at the same time, so I couldn't hear everything said. Oh no. Did you already shovel snow? Dreams is I'm not doing anything, LOL. It's okay. It's okay. For one, I know it's late where you are. Also, the last few days have probably been very hectic and have been a whirlwind as well. We all need to take some time to relax, unwind, just chill in the cozy vibes. So it's good to also just hang out and chat in the chat. Or if you don't want to chat in the chat, you can still just lurk here. That's fine. Different room than my computer. Dream Cartographer, are you Christian living in UAE? Mind says yes, there wasn't much. It was a light dusting, but worth going outside to take care of that. I am glad that you're done already, because sometimes the snow can be a lot to shovel, but I'm glad it was just a dusting. But yes, when it's a dusting, you still have to get it up, because if you don't, next thing you know, it's going to halfway melt when people walk on it, and then it's going to freeze up, and it's going to be so annoying. That's what happened last time. I was like, oh no. Because I was technically out of town when it snowed, and when I came back, I was like, oh no. This is going to be a nightmare to try to shovel this stuff. And there were footprints of where mail carriers had gone up onto the porch, and cars had driven into the driveway, and people walked on the sidewalk, and it's like, oh no. But once it rained, it was okay. I mean, not rained. Once it melted, it was okay, but now it's raining. But now the rain might freeze, so it's gonna be crazy, but we hope that's not too bad. Dream says yes to the question.
Jittery Associate.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for following the channel. Much love. Twinkie Hut says, first time chat. God bless you. God bless you as well. I do appreciate you. How are you? Despite the ups and downs this year, I praise God for this never-ending. For His... Let me read again. Despite the ups and downs this year, I praise God for His never-ending love and blessings. Same. There is a lot going on with everybody. I'm sending prayers, love, and healing hugs your way. But yes, I'm glad that you are able to also be thankful for the blessings and the love that God has provided to us. Whole Truth says, okay, back I heard someone here is offering me a foot massage. So I returned back ASAP. I will return the favor by giving them 2 whole minutes of me smiling. Interesting. Interesting. Take the deal of the century offer, you guys. I'm being super generous. Very interesting there. Just another Friday for me. Yes, indeed. So how are things? I believe Twinkie Hut put it nicely. I am okay. How are you? Twinkie says I was blessed with some money from my parents so I can buy a MacBook for college. Well, that's awesome. I am glad, at least for that. Congratulations on the MacBook for college and much success with your studies. Full Truth says good for you. Be nice and cold once in a while. Well. I am getting one that is 5 years old to save money. Yes, makes sense. I see Tiberian is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you?
Not this little game again.
Thank you so much, Tiberian, for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate it. Much love. Is this thing broken again? I don't know why it does this. I need to fix this. Because there's something that happens with this scrolling command and then it just gets stuck after a certain point. And then it just stops. So I have no idea. It will go away soon. Oh, it restarted. Okay. Let's read commands. Add ads, let us know you're in an ad. Back, let us know you have returned. Donate, support. Contribute to Wordy Girls' efforts. And get fun prizes. Lurk and disappear into the shadows. Unlurk. Step back out of the Discord. Join our online community. Someone. Constance. Stewart. Willow is... Yeah, this is where it stops. This is where it stops. It's almost like it was a... like a string that, like, pulled and then it started slowly going back. I don't know if it's me, but it looks like that's what happened on my side. And that's not where it ends at all. I don't know why it does that. I'm gonna have to fix that. I've refreshed it. Alright. Emerald is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you? You guys are about to be in an ad. And if you are in an ad, exclamation point ads to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. Alright, Emerald says, doing neutral, LOL, tired. Yeah, so I hope that you're able to get some rest. I know yesterday was quite an eventful day for you. Also, Tiberian, are you still here? Because I believe you're supposed to spin a wheel. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. You need to get the wheel spin. Let me know if you're here. No, I'm just tired a lot. Understandable. If you're back from the ads, welcome back. Mind Repair Time says, thank you. I'm back listening to Clackety, and I love it. It's a bit louder than mine. Still working here as well. Yay! Much success with the working. But yes, I'm glad you like the clicky sounds. Let's see, is it... I don't want it to be too loud. Colonel says evening. Where to go in chat? Hello, hello, hello. Happy time zone to you. How are you, Colonel? Colonel says keeping it quiet. Well, for now, yeah. It's a chill stream. Some people were talking earlier, and I was chatting as well, but some people are just lurking, some people are working in the background, so I'm just working in the background as well. But if you'd like to chat, feel free to do so. I'm here to chat as well. Katrina has used the puzzle command. If you'd like to check out the puzzle that we are currently working on, I believe the current puzzle is called Cookies for Santa. It is a puzzle that I made in my Discord server using the server, the Tangle program online site, which I love. And yeah, we had a couple of Christmas puzzles this time. Not nearly as many as I thought. Ooh. There's actually only a few pieces left in Cookies for Santa. I'm gonna have to give the next puzzle link soon. There were only 5 pieces left. I finished it, said Katrina. Thank you so much. Great job. Because somebody last night did do the command, and they, I guess, went into the puzzle. But I feel like they did the command like toward the end of the stream, to the point where we didn't even do anything with it. I was just like about to leave, but I guess they went and finished it off, I guess. All right, let's see. The next puzzle will be, and I know that this one has more pieces left in it because I just checked. See. Where is it? Alright, there we go. If you would like to exclamation point puzzle again, you will see a new one is queued up. Now these puzzles are also always up in my Discord server, so they are not going to be from scratch puzzles that are no completion. They've been in progress for a while for the season. But yes, let's see. The one that was just completed was Cookies for Santa, which was a, is that a medium puzzle, I think? Yeah, I think that's a medium puzzle. Somebody's currently in in this animated puzzle as well. Alright, let's see. Now that technically Christmas is over, I don't know if I should do some almost still Christmas, because technically it's December puzzles, or should I just hop right into the winter puzzles? I think that I need to do the transition puzzles where it's still cozy Christmas, but not completely Christmas. We do have some candy cane puzzles. Can do that one. Let's see. I have these bows as well, so we'll see what I do. I'll probably put up these next puzzles after stream. Kofi Stream Bot is in the chat, by the way, to let you know that if you do donate while I'm live, then things can happen. I think Tiberian probably jetted out or something like that, because I could not spin the wheel for Tiberian. To celebrate this time of year, I'm streaking 3 times around a Wordy's home, says Colonel with a 3-stream streak. Tiberian asks a question, which I asked were you still here so I can spin the wheel for you since you subscribed. But you are still here. In the puzzle, how do you turn a piece, or are they always in the correct orientation? I will say for these, they are always in the correct orientation. On Tangle, you can have puzzles that are in hard mode or challenge mode or whatever they call it, where you can rotate the puzzle pieces. But I personally just have them for the more simple way, where they're always in the same orientation. They're always in the proper orientation, so that you don't have to even worry about that. But I will say, and I love to tell this story so much, for April Fools, I made a puzzle that was over 9,000 because it was supposed to be a joke. It was a very poor quality puzzle that was very stretched. It was just like a gradient color weird thing. It was not the, yeah. And it was an over 9,000 piece puzzle. And it was on hard mode, where each piece could be rotated, so it wasn't even all in the right orientation. And I said, guys, that was an April Fool joke. You do not have to complete that puzzle. And they said, we're gonna do it. And they actually did it. It took them a couple of months, but they actually... Yes, Katrina, that emoji right there. I said, guys, what on earth? It was literally an April Fool joke. But yes, as Tiberian says, joke's on you. Exactly. I was surprised that they even did that, so amazing. But like I said, Tangle is one of the best online virtual jigsaw puzzle sites that I've ever come across. And I love Tangle so much. I even became kind of an artist on Tangle by contributing some of my pieces so that others can use those arts anytime to make public puzzles if they like. So yeah, I love Tangle very much, and not sponsored, but I think that Tangle is a pretty cool site. If you guys do join it, it would be very amazing. Because they do have free counts. You get a cool cat avatar. You get cool, clicky little cursor stuff. Really? How do I find your puzzles? Do I have a command for this? I don't think so. But let's see. I'm going on Tangle. I click gallery. So, I'm going to show you guys this site. This is Tangle. So if you go on Tangle, tangle.io, it is a very cool site. And this is how you can navigate to find me on your own. You can click gallery, or right here, to see puzzles that are just where anybody can create them. So some of these are just public domain images. Some of them are from things like Unsplash or Pixabay and stuff like that, but they did decide to make a page called Featured Creators. And there are only 3 right now, me being one of them, which I am last because my name is always alphabetically last, usually at least. But yes. If you would like to check me out, you can actually click it. Now, I'm supposed to have more soon, but these are the ones that are up currently. They just like certain puzzles that have, you know, colorful, different color variations and stuff like that. That will help. If you click mine, you can see my artist page. I have all kinds of other things, and I'm trying to do more things for them specifically because I asked, like, okay, what kind of puzzles do you guys want? So I'm trying to do custom images for them so that they can have a lot of cool images. Because at first, there were some people who would just, like, generate AI images to use for puzzles, which can be fine. Like I said. Here, if you use AI, it's okay. I just know that AI is controversial. And not everybody likes it, so they're like, we want to showcase actual artists. So there are illustrators, there are photographers. I think am I the only photographer? Because I think the other ones were illustrators. Let me check to make sure again. Creators. Yes, the other two are... They're pretty nice, too. Do check them out as well. The other two are illustrators, for now. These are really talented arts that they made. And then this one here. And they just like, you see, puzzles that have like a variety of colors that would be great for something like a jigsaw puzzle. Alright, so let's see what I am. I'm the only one who has actual photographs, I guess, for now. But yes. I hope to give more art as well. I might even do some things that are illustrated as opposed to being just photographed. But, you know, I do all kinds of stuff. I do drawings, I do photography, I do all kinds of things. So we'll see what happens. Tiberian says, sorry I was in and out of lurk status. It's okay. No worries. I just wanted to make sure you didn't think I forgot about you, because I do appreciate you subscribing with Prime. So, as promised, as it says on the screen right there, that if you subscribe on any platform, you get to spin the wheel. So I wanted to make sure I spent the wheel for you. Let's see what Tiberian gets on the wheel. Rhyme time! Okay, Tiberian. Let me know which word you want me to rhyme with, and I will create a rhyme for you. Introspective extrovert says 364 days. True. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome back. Depending on if there's a leap year. Yeah, next year is not a leap year. It isn't yet. The next leap year, I believe, is 2028, which I guess I'm gonna have to have another birthday party for someone. John Deeds is here. That says, wow, Christian streamer here? Let's go. Yes, I am a Christian streamer. Hello, how are you? First time chatter, welcome in. John Deed says, it's so nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well. We are just chilling right now. We're working in the background. We're chatting. If you want to chat in the chat, feel free. Some people are doing a puzzle, I believe. If you are wanting to join in with the puzzle, I can pin this as well. Let's see if I can join in the puzzle. This is called Ornaments Galore. And it is a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle. If you would like to join in, you can click the link that is pinned. Yeah, we can finish off these Christmas puzzles that we have. Otherwise, we do have the cozy holiday vibe still going on. And I am working with clicky clicky keyboard, so feel free to just chill out and lurk if you'd like. Introspective says, in Elvis voice, pleased to make your acquaintance. Thank you very much. I can't do a good Elvis, sorry, but, you know, that was close enough, I think. That was pretty good. Yeah, no, it wasn't. But thanks. You guys are about to be in an ad. Exclamation point ads to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. New Year's resolution 2026, interact with more Christians on Twitch. Well, much success to you with that. Dreams, does Australian Elvis win? If that sounded Australian, that was horrible. John says, what is this stream about? So basically, I did explain. We're just chilling out and chatting if you want, but you guys are about to be in an ad. Exclamation point ads to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you're back. I will explain more after the break. If you're not in ads, thank you so much for supporting Twitch as a platform by either subscribing to individual streamers or subscribing to Twitch Turbo. If you do have ad blockers, I understand, but like I said, it does not help the platform. But if you just endure the ads and watch them, that also helps the platform. So thank you very much for helping the Twitch platform so that we can continue to meet cool new streamers and join awesome communities. Hugh Jackman Elvis would be wild. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I sounded Australian Elvis, that's hilarious. I try to do an Australian accent sometimes. I mean, some people just don't know what my accent is. They're like, what accent is that? Where are you from? There's an ad, as expected. Let's join the heist. If I can spell. You mean like normally? Yes. When I'm not doing any accent, people don't know where I'm from. They say, what is your accent? Where are you from? What country are you from? Like, here. I don't know. It's weird. I guess I sound weird to people. But yes. Sometimes I will admit that like when I'm in Detroit, some people say, where are you from? And I think they're trying to ask, are you from the Detroit city or are you from a suburb? That's what most of the time I think people are trying to ask. I'm like, I'm from Detroit. They're like, Detroit or Detroit? Like, Detroit. Oh, my hair is... Oh, I'm like, how is that? Where is that hair? Okay. Yes, Detroit. I am from Detroit. But, some people do not believe me because they say I sound weird and I don't sound like I'm from Detroit. Obviously, or something. And then some people go as far to say, are you from... Somebody asked me, was I from Europe? And I was like, I wonder what country they thought I was from. Some people think I'm from Africa. I don't know if I got... Like, I've gotten Hawaii also. But I think it might be just because my flower in my hair that I wear. I have no idea. But people have asked me a lot of weird stuff. And I'm just like... No. Also, it doesn't help my name. A lot of people think my name looks like it's either African or Arabic or they don't know what my name is. So they think I'm like from another country. But yeah. Oh, let's catch up on the chat. I think you guys are back from the ads. If you're back, welcome back. Your pizza is incredible, says introspective extrovert. What pizza? What? That's so bizarre. You obviously sound American, says Dream. But then again, apparently so do I. Exactly. I would honestly think you were American as well. Introspective says Detroit pizza is the best pizza, no cap. Oh, okay, I got it. I was like, what? When did I make pizza? But I forgot I was talking about Detroit. Yes. Dream says, wow, I'm the only one who survived the heist. Yes, unfortunately, Handsome Co-host has informed us that half the operatives were captured. I know that means myself. I don't think anybody else joined the heist. But Dream did successfully make it out. So great job, Dream. That's awesome. But yes, you're back from the ad, so I will explain, if John is still here, what this stream is. So basically, I am a variety streamer. I do all kinds of things. We kind of just chat. Sometimes we do writing sprints, co-working sessions. Sometimes we do puzzles, as you saw, and there's still a puzzle pinned in the chat right there if you're on mobile. We also just chat a lot. We play Words on stream. We play video games where I play video games. We play video games where you guys can join in. Sometimes I do VR. I wanted to do more VR this year. I didn't get a chance to, but hopefully in the new year I will get back to it. I do so many things, but for now, what I was just doing here was just chatting, and that's why I'm in the just chatting category. If you guys want to chat in the chat, you can. If you want to redeem stuff, you can. And if you just want to lurk and hear the fireplace and cozy vibes, you can. Because, you know, it's holiday time and I just want to have a chill place for people to hang out. Some people are working on things in the background. But I'm not doing like formal sprints where I tell everybody that this is the end of the sprint. Instead, I'm just kind of working in the background and just kind of going back to the chat and talking and just, you know, just very, very chill and variety. Introspective says, my family extended a lot from Ohio. They love Donatos. Donatos? There's not a home version in Florida anymore. Oh no. Well, sorry that you don't have your favorite pizza place anymore now that you moved. Donato's. Donato's is a pizza place from Ohio. Okay, got it. I should have known it was pronounced Donato's. If that's right. Is that right, what I'm saying? It's Italian, right? Italiano. It's thin crust square slices. That sounds so good. Tiberian says, nice chill vibe, place to hang out. I'm glad. Yeah, so I'm just kind of just doing whatever. If you come in and you redeem stuff, you can. Yeah, Handsome Co-host is now glitching out again. Sometimes Co-host does this weird thing where he just repeats everything he ever said in the whole chat, which I'm very annoyed by, but he's a robot, so he glitches out. Ignore him, please. Thanks. John says, deep dish pizza was sent from heaven to all of us on Earth. You like deep dish? Okay. Introspective says there's actually an Undercover Boss episode about Donatos. Wow, that's cool. Dream says maybe he's going through a time loop. Oh no! Maybe he is. That's crazy. But yes, I am a variety streamer, so I do all kinds of things. My streams lately have just been chill.
Of course I do.
And there we go. AJ is here with making someone say stuff. So if you want to make redeems happen, you can. I have a lot of channel point redeems. I have a lot of cool commands. I am just very chill, and if you want to just chill and chat, you can chill and chat too. Also, my Ko-fi is in the chat, so if you do donate while I'm live, fun things can happen. Dream Cartographer says, oh wait, that's the forbidden topic. It's time travel, oh no. Kim Spook is here, Merry Christmas. Working and lurking. I'm glad you're working and lurking. God bless, much success, sending prayers. Love and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by, and much success with your work. Get your lurk on, fam, says John. So yeah, I have a lot of cool redeems. If you hear these voices, you will know that these voices come from my project. My Secret Agent project, The Wonderful World of Will-O-Wisp, and a Secret Agent someone. So yeah. Time travel, says Introspective. Yes. In my project, there are allusions to time travel. Be they rumors or else. But yes, that is the fun bit. I do know that Introspective, I think it was you who said you were interested in the project. I'm still surprised that people are interested in the project. I will say... There we go, Dream. I will say Dream is probably the biggest fan of my project. In all sincerity, I believe so. AJ's here now. I will say AJ likes my project. AJ likes a certain character, probably. In particular. But, Dream is, like, a very big supporter and, like, subscribed and keeps up with all of the stuff. And that is, probably what I would say is my biggest fan of my project that exists in the world. AJ says, Stuart! Yes. AJ loves Stuart, the character. But yeah, there was a call to become a temporary dependency and for free and check out stuff. Some people did, but some people still don't. So, like I said, I don't know. Some people like to keep up with stuff. Some people just like to just passively enjoy things. No matter where you are, if you like to lurk, if you like to read things, if you like to listen to things, if you just like to hear about things, if you just like to play the games, like RP games, role-play games with the characters, that's cool. All that is cool. Whatever you do, like I say, is very appreciated that anybody takes any fraction of a millisecond to direct any kind of attention at my project. Is very surprising to me, honestly, and very appreciated. So I thank everyone who does enjoy my work and supports me, be it in my project or in my freelancing or whatever, or my streams or whatever. But yes, it is still amazing to me that people do like my stuff. Tiberian says, lurk! God bless, much success, Tiberian. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. And much success with all the stuff. I do owe you a rhyme time, so let me know what word you want me to rhyme with. I think you were lurking for the most part. Dream says, I'm like Stuart. Someone can't get rid of me. Ha! Yes, true. Introspective says, a friend of mine was surprised I keep up with stuff like the 2026 movie list. It looks like it'll be a good year for movies. Ooh, okay. What cool movies do you think are going to be really cool for 2026? You can share the link if you would like in the chat as well. Links are allowed as long as you are nice. Co-host will be nice to you, hopefully, if he doesn't glitch out. But he should be nice. He does not ban people for links. I do tell the story that when I first started streaming, co-host was very strict. He made it where nobody could post anything until they were following the channel for like 30 minutes, and I was only live for like 20 minutes, and nobody could talk. Since those old days, I didn't stream for a whole year after my very first stream. That VOD is lost to time. I don't think that I ever downloaded it or saved it. But we know it exists, and there were people who, after the fact, came to me in Discord and said, I tried to join your stream, but I couldn't. But after that, I would like to think that I learned and improved a bit. I watched back at some of my older streams, because Twitch recently did a thing where they were going to delete all of our saved footage. So I had to go through and make sure. And the good thing is, I already usually download my videos and upload them to YouTube, but I just want to make sure that I had all of the videos that were on Twitch in YouTube too. I think I went through and found like 1 or 2 videos that I had missed, so I'm glad I did that. But in the meanwhile, I was looking at my old streams, I was like, these are so funny. I just was, yeah. But like right now, the stream looks cozy and fun and warm and better than it used to, but I still don't feel too professional. And it's very surprising also that somebody did say they started streaming because they were inspired by my streams. I'm like, my streams are not even good. And like when they first started, their stream is like so cool. Their audio is so cool. Their camera is so cool. Their room looks so cool. And it's just like, how are you saying you got inspired by me? You look like you've been streaming for 8 years already. And they have like a cool stream vibe, cool stream voice as well. Just cool personality in the community. So I'm just like, this is very interesting that they said that I was an inspiration to them. But yeah, that's why that kind of stuff surprises me a lot. Introspective says, I used to mod for people. I had to deal with my share of trolls. I'm sorry. People abuse stuff like links. They do. They do. But it's okay. But the thing is, that's another thing. I don't even have mods, other than my trusty co-host who you see keeps glitching out. But there he is, hard-eyed there, handsome co-host. He is our loved bot. We do adore, but he is famous for dad jokes and glitching. Let's see. Wikipedia. Wiki list of American films 2026. Alright, so what on this list do you think is most interesting? I'm scrolling through. If you guys would like to check it out, it looks like it's going to be intriguing as well. Which one are you most excited about? Oh wow, I'm scanning and I just realized I just got to February. There's so much on this list. Introspective says there's a lot of IP movies like Avengers and MCU, Spider-Man 4, Dune Part 3 is coming out, which should be pretty great. I'm surprised. Solo Mio looks surprisingly good. You've got Mario Galaxy, which looks gorgeous. Oh wow, they're doing another Mario movie? Is this going to be a part 2 of the Mario movie they did recently, or is it solely not related? I do know when they did the Sonic movie, they decided to make a Sonic 2 and 3. So I'm thinking it's probably related. Yeah, it's part 2. Okay, great. You guys are about to be in an ad, though, by the way. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ads to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. Dream says, I've slept on the Dune movie for so long. Yes, I heard about it, and I heard about the books as well. I have not watched it either, but I've heard rave reviews about it. It just says, I've never watched the Dune movies either. Introspective said it's really well made. The 80s one's probably more accurate to the book, but the 2020 films are like really well made. Sounds cool. Dream says, yeah, I've heard good things about them. Nice. Introspective says I've heard about that. Oh yes, Dream says, ooh, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are directing Project Hail Mary, and Introspective says I've heard about that, and I know he does all the hyper researched hard sci-fi. Dream says, what? The Devil Wears Prada too? Introspective says like he has a moon landing book called Artemis. The author. Yes, the author. Okay, interesting. Devil Wears Prada 2 is interesting as well. I know that movie is quite old now. It's probably older than I would like to believe. The original one. Yeah, that seems a little weird of a movie to make a sequel universe type thing about. Yeah, I don't know how that movie will go, but it is interesting in the least. And there have been known to be. It is interesting, at least that's what I meant by to say in the least. It is interesting. I said they've been known to make movies of sequels of movies years after the fact as well. So yeah, it is indeed. You're right, Introspective. It does look like it is an interesting year for movies, 2026. Animal Farm movie coming out too. Interesting. Introspective says, oh yeah, Angel Studios is doing a musical modernized Animal Farm with Seth Rogen. Interesting. It's just distributed by them. Angel Studios. Oh, okay. Interesting. No way, another Narnia film? The Magician's Nephew? Interesting. Yeah, you're so right. All of these movies sound so... And I didn't even look at the whole list. I was scrolling for a long time, and I was like, whoa. And then I saw at the edge it said February. I was like, really? I didn't get half into the year yet. I didn't get a quarter into the year yet. Hello. Welcome. I see. Good morning. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Welcome in. How are you? Happy time zone. Handsome co-host is glitching again. No worries. It's okay. I just don't know how to pronounce your name. If you want to let me know. Is it like Oikin? Ojikin? I'm not sure. Katrina says, okay, I did some puzzling. Now I need to focus on some other stuff. Go lurk. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the puzzle. God bless. Much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope that you're able to do some good work. So Japan is AM 3 AM 3:27 AM now. Yes. It is quite morning for you. So do get some rest if you need to. Are you just staying up, chilling out, or just lurking? Whatever you like to do. Much success with it. Introspective says happy 27th for you. Because yes, they are in the future. In the day already. It is December 27th. The day after today, sci-fi music plays. Your English is too fast. Sorry. No, it's okay. Sorry. Sorry to you that I'm talking too fast. Some people think I talk too fast. But I can try to slow down a little bit. Typing so fast. Yes. People also say I type very fast. Introspective says, I've really started to love the adage, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Interesting. Thank you for sharing.
Obligatory associate.
Thank you for the follow, Leah Spaghetti. How are you? Dream says, I'm a little tired. I think I might go to bed. It's okay. I know it's late for you. God bless, much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I do appreciate you stopping by, and thanks for hanging out with us. What's up? Thanks for stream, and have a great rest of your day. Introspective also wishes Dream a great rest of the day, or probably evening for Dream, who is going to sleep. you guys look like you're about to be in an ad, or you are currently in an ad, but Introspective says, hey, gonna head out so figured I'd stop by for a little bit. Enjoy your sprint streaming. Thank you so much, Introspective. Hope you can hear me. God bless, much success, sending prayers, love and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope that all your plans go well. And thank you for the well wishes as well. Coffee Stream Bot is in the chat to let you know that if you do donate while I'm live, fun things can happen. We are having a year-end support push, so all support is appreciated. Atanchi is here! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Atanchi, how are you? I see Atanchi is sipping. I need to drink something. I should probably get myself some tea or something, but... I don't know, I feel like I need to catch up on things. It is the weekend, but I wanted to catch up on things before the weekend because I need to. I know this weekend will be busy, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. It's fine, it's fine. How are you, by the way, Itanji? I believe I asked already. Oh, hello, hello. It's a first time chatter. Welcome in. There's a loud car outside beeping. Full Truth says, Wordy, what's my gift? Do you want your gift to be in the Discord server? Or you want your gift to be in Twitch? Alright, I am almost done with that update that I was typing. It's a lengthy update. Alright, so I think I'm going to do, I don't know, LOL, that's why I asked what's in it. Nope, you have to determine that first. Then it's a surprise gift. It's a mystery gift. We are gonna have another one of these, which are the Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. These must be Full Truth for the snackaroo. I'm going to use a fork because these are very crumbly, and last time I tried to eat it regular, then it just kept falling everywhere. Alright, thank you for the snackaroo. Hope those aren't expired too. I don't think so. Well, they expired January 18th of next year, so they're not quite expired yet. Thank you for the cake.
Nothing so much to full truth for the snackaroo. Coffee Stream Bot is in the chat to let you know that if you do donate while I'm live, fun things can happen. I'm really probably going to try to do a... Let's see. World Ember ends on the 3rd. So if I do that Friday, a streamathon or something, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I think maybe it's time for me to leave. I've been streaming for about 3 hours. So let's see who we can raid. Ooh, I'm about to... I knew I was about to cough, and I couldn't. Okay. Mind Repair Time says, have a great rest of your day. Been an enjoyable lurk. I think that's what you mean. God bless you. God bless you as well. I do need to get ready to go because I have to catch up on some stuff. And as I said, for the weekends, it's always crazy. I need to catch up on stuff before the weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but we'll see. God bless, much success, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you all stopping by. And we're going to see who we raid. Who is up? I see a streamer that I know. He was up. Let's see if it works. Alright, we're gonna raid a Wisero Dub. Another little streamer, and I hope that you guys at least stick around for the raid and show them that Wordigo sends love. Copy the raid chant in the chat. Also, be sure to like, follow, and chat a bit for Wisero Dub is a gamer playing a game, I believe, right now, but just a small streamer, I believe, trying to become affiliate as well. So please do help out. So once again, God bless, much success, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by, and even if you can't stick around much in Wisero Dub's stream, just make sure to show some love to help them grow. So love you guys so much. Hope to stream again soon. Probably Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Probably. We'll see. The December schedule is still in effect. I have to figure out about the January schedule. We'll get there when we get there, I guess. Bye!